Yo, what's up, Warriors? It's your boy, Live Life and Love Coach, Mark Satabu, back at it again with another daily dose here on the Warriors Garden podcast. You know the deal. We're here to sharpen the mind, strengthen the body, and elevate the spirit. And today, I want to dive into a classic lesson we've all heard before. Slow and steady wins the race. But let's really break that down and see how it applies to our lives. Because let's be real, when we want something bad enough, our natural instinct is to go full speed ahead, chasing it down like the hare in that old fable. But is that always the best approach? Let's talk about it. A lot of times we get so caught up in the chase that we don't even stop to think, is this really the best way to get there? We move fast, but at what cost? Sometimes we push ourselves so hard that we sacrifice our mental health, our peace, and even our relationships. And for what? A result that might not even be worth it in the end? I've seen it happen. People grind so hard, but because they didn't take time to strategize, they end up further from their goal than when they started. That's why patience is a strength, not a weakness. Slowing down to plan things out isn't about losing momentum. It's about making sure when you do take off, you're moving in the right direction. If you're naturally someone who likes to move fast, trust me, I get it. That's me too. I'm the kind of guy who wants to fly straight into the future, but I've learned that having people around me, mentors, family, people who challenge me, helps keep me in check. My brother-in-law, for example, always asks me, does this make sense? Did you think this through? Do you have a parachute in case your wings fail? And honestly, that's a lifesaver because life is full of unexpected challenges. And if you're not prepared, that stumble mid-flight can cost you everything. Here's the thing. If you're already someone who works hard, that's not the problem. The real challenge is making sure that effort is directed wisely. It's like the old saying, work smarter, not harder. Having a strategy doesn't slow you down. It makes sure you don't waste time on setbacks that could have been avoided. And listen, I'm not saying you should sit around and overthink everything. Overthinking can be just as bad as rushing, but there's a balance. Plan with intention, execute with confidence. That's how you set yourself up for success. At the end of the day, the tortoise in the story didn't win because he was faster. He won because he stayed focused and didn't get distracted. Meanwhile, the hare should have had it in the bag, but he underestimated the journey and lost sight of the goal. So if you're someone who moves fast, just remember, sometimes the best move is to slow down, reassess, and move forward with a clear strategy. Your skills, your strength, and your hustle will always be there. But when you combine those with wisdom and patience, that's when you become unstoppable. Well, that's it for today's Daily Dose on the Warriors Garden podcast. If this message hit home for you, do me a favor, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you know the deal. Stay locked in, stay disciplined, and most importantly, stay steady. Because when you move with wisdom, you don't just win the race, you win at life. Until next time, keep growing, keep grinding, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.